with wisdom, with panya, always aware of all things every moment, and see clearly that when you see something, there is only visible object, no one invisible object. It's just the object. It's just the characteristic of all things that always happen because of condition and then fall away very quickly. Try to think, try to observe like this, little by little, every day. Don't force yourself to see it, but try to understand. Through your ears, there are two kinds of audible object. Two kinds of audible object mean the sound that you hear, good and bad. When someone say bad word to you, yes, you get angry or unhappy automatically. You don't want it. You don't want to be like that. Actually, you don't want to get angry. You never want to hurt yourself. Believe me, you never want to hurt yourself. When you angry, it means your mind, the health of your mind is not good. It means you have mental problem at that time. But you never aware of that kind of illness. See, in the world, every country, they build many hospitals for physical illness, physical disorder, disease. But very few hospitals are built for mental problem, mental sickness, mental illness. But I think people in the world that contain mental illness are more than physical illness. Every time you get angry, mean your mind have problem. You're jealous, your mind have problem. Depression, stress, fear, worry. It means the health of your mind is not good. So, the first step is trying to aware of real characteristic of all element or all Dhamma that is arising right now and then fall away because of condition. Again, when you hear harsh speech or bad speech of others people, with ignorance, we always think that we are cursed by someone. But if the wisdom happen, the real wisdom see that the audible object that comes through the ears is just the audible object, no one. Man or woman, no. It's just the audible object. Happen at very short time and then fall away very quickly. So, when wisdom happens in your heart, attachment or ill will cannot happen. Wisdom and defilement never meet each other. Since we were born until now, our defilement and our wisdom always change the turn to happen in our heart. So if we keep our heart for wisdom, so your anxiety, your depression, your stress don't have the occasion to happen. So try to understand the characteristic of all Dhamma that always happen right now. Through your nose, your tongue, or your body, and your mind as well. When you get angry with someone, it is just the idea that you think that this one or that one do something bad to you. But it is just the idea. No one in the world. It's just Nirma and Rupa. Physical and mental. That happen because of condition. Okay. In life, you can control the situation, but you can control how you react to it. C7. Sir, I got some point about life, but please show me follow the processing of mind. Yes, I just mentioned it a bit. Condition depends on individual's cause and effect. Yeah, you are right. Sinit Cambodia. Meditation will help your field cleaning. C7. So how to follow the processing of mind? Meditation can help? Yes, of course. So, first time, you have to cut down your speech, and then you try to work more. Because your speech becomes from your thought. Your thought becomes your speech. Your speech becomes your action. Your action becomes your behavior. And your behavior becomes your character. And your character becomes your destination. So if you want to change your activity, at first you have to change your thought. You know the word manu? Manusa. Mana means mind. Mind precedes all things. Mind precedes all things. Mano popeng Khmer Dhamma. So, If you want to change your activity, you want to change your behavior, you want to change your destination or character, it first focus on thought, thinking. That's why the Eightfold Path, right view, samadhi, is the first one. Relate with your thinking, your mind. So sometimes you have to try being quietly, breathing in and breathing out. Try to aware of your breath or whatever that is arising around your life. Learn from yourself. As I told you already, the information make you unhappy nowadays, make you stay unharmoniously, because you see, hundreds years ago, 1,000 years ago, people were living in peaceful way, and most of them tried to develop their own understanding. They studied the scripture, or they got the advice from their ancestors or their teachers with respectfully, and they never got much information as nowadays. Nowadays, like a boom, the war happened in any part of the world. It spread rapidly, very quickly, and we know, and then we get shocked. Oh no! But you cannot do anything. You cannot do anything with it. You just feel sad, feel unhappy with that. See? To reduce your depression, learn about yourself, not from outside. Not from outside. It's like the government of the country. If we want to protect our country, we have to strengthen our soldier and defend the border. Do not let invasion from others country. It's easier to stop all country not to take over our country, but we defend our own country. It's easier. If we don't defend our own country, the border, and then we send the soldier to all countries in the world in order to protect our country. We cannot do it. We cannot do it. Others soldier of any country can come through our country easily because our soldiers are not in our country anymore. Like your mind, if your sati or panya, wisdom, don't try to see deeply about the processing of your mind, and you try to see others people, so you left yourself. When people hurt you, people do something bad to you, you cannot protect yourself. You cannot aware of all things that is happening right now. You allow other people's activity come in and destroy your health, your mental health. That's why sometimes for something that you are not sure, better not to say. And then be quiet sometime and be aware of your breathing in and breathing out, or whatever that is happening through your 6 doorways. Spend some time for yourself. Believe me, spend some time for yourself. Nowadays, most of you never spend time for yourself. Never spend time for yourself. You spend time for others. When you take the phone and then check, it means you left yourself. You never care about yourself. You only want to know about others' activity every day and night. You spend much time. That's why you don't have enough awareness to control yourself, to control your anxiety or depression or unsatisfaction. Okay, what time is it now? 9 minutes more. Yeah, sometimes I feel a little bit cold to speak alone, honestly. But however, I still try. Super Mongol Chat Master, please teach us about meditation because it makes mind peaceful. So I love you. So show us some technique to do it, a small meditation for daily. Yes. On Visakha Day, I also show how to make short term of meditation, vipassana meditation. There are many kinds of vipassana meditation, but one technique that people in the world interested in is asasa pasasa or anapanasati. It's called the contemplation of breathing in and breathing out. Try to observe, try to see as it is. And try to know whether when your breath in or out. Don't let your mind experience anything except the breathing in and breathing out. It's hard to explain in English, but I already explained in Khmer. And during you meditate, something always happens. Sometimes you feel pain or like you fly and something like that, but just get over it. Get over it. Let it go. Don't take notice with it. Try to follow your breath. But you have to limit the time at the first time. For example, you have to set the time for 20 minutes or half hour. Because if you take at the first time more longer, you're gonna be lazy or you sleepy, something. And to make it easier, we don't need to use only one technique of sitting meditation. We have to use other technique like walking meditation as well. When you feel tired or uncomfortable with sitting, and then you can walk slowly and softly, touch the ground softly, and then you aware of all steps that you step on the ground, and you know when you step forward or backward, or you stay at the same place, yes, aware of it. It's change the, it means doing like this can make you don't feel bored with one technique. Let me think in English clearer than this. Next time I will talk about this. What I'm talking about is not the same thing as I know in my mind now. English limit me now. អ្នកចែកចាយព័ត៌មានសំខាន់ Before I would like to ask my dearest teacher, I wanna respectful from distance by my good heart. My question is about what is the real life for living now. Real life. Yes, I have talked already in the previous topic. Life now. Are you hearing me? When I see, when you're watching at me, are you hearing right now? Yes, you are hearing. So hearing is life. Are you seeing my video live? Seeing right now is life. So life is the processing of mental and body, physical and mental, that are processing right now. It is life. When the mental and the physical stop working, we call die. So Chatra, now I understand how hard it's to change someone's thought. I realized how so is your everyday. Really appreciate. Okay, that's okay. So, in addition, try to understand the reality of life. When you see, when you hear, when you smell, when you taste, when touch, or when thinking, it's just the consciousness that always cooperate with the mental state we call Chetasak. And it's happened because of different conditions like object or any other, like the light or the wind, something like that. When you spend some time for yourself, you will be feel much better. Automatically, you even don't know why you now feel fresh and happier. Even you meet bad situation, you experience bad situation, you still calm or harmoniously or normal, because you understand the real condition. For example, when you were young, you are frightened by elder in the family. When you cry, the elder person always frightened you that don't cry, the goose come, something like that. And you did not even know where is goose, but you stop crying because you scared. Or Khmer, the big cat will come and bite you, something like that. And then the baby stop crying. He stopped crying. It's not because of his understanding, but he's scared. But when we grow up and we realize that there is no any Chmaong, any big cat, any zombie. Even someone frightened you, oh, zombie or goose or something like that, you never fear, afraid or scared. Why? You don't want to be like that, but because your own understanding. So, understanding the real thing as they are is very, very important. Develop it in daily life, and then you will feel fresh. Okay, that's all for tonight. See you next Wednesday at the same time.